The ground felt different here. Moses did not know why. He had walked this same dry land for 40 years. He knew every rock. He knew every thorny bush. He knew the way the sun baked the earth until it cracked. This was Midian, a land of silence, survival. A place far from the palaces of his youth, where a prince had become a simple shepherd. But today, the silence was different. It was not empty. It was full. It felt heavy with a presence he could not see, like the air before a storm. He stopped, his hand resting on his shepherd's staff. The flock stood quietly, sensing the shift. Near Horeb, the mountain of God, its lonely peak scraped the sky. He crossed an unseen line. The air grew pure and weighty. This was holy ground. Moses was a man living between two worlds. He was not who he used to be. He was not yet who he would become. He was 80 years old, 40 years a prince, raised in Pharaoh's court, learning power, wealth, command. He wore fine linens, ate from golden plates. He was somebody, a Hebrew child saved from the river, the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He knew his people were slaves, and his heart ached. Rage erupted, a life ended, a secret uncovered, and he ran. He traded robes for a tunic, a palace for a tent, a kingdom for sheep. He married Zipporah, had sons, served Jethro. Anger buried, ambition faded. He knew stars, wells, wolves, a nobody in the middle of nowhere. This was the man God chose, the runaway, the humble shepherd. As Moses stared at the holy mountain, he saw it. A flicker of light, a small bush on fire. Ordinary perhaps. The desert does this. Hot, fast, ash. But he didn't move on. Something made him look again. The fire was real. The heat was real. But the bush did not burn. Minutes passed, still whole, engulfed yet unconsumed. I must see this strange sight. A fire that gives light but does not destroy. A picture of God's presence. Holy like a refining fire, gentle to the vessel it fills. Curiosity overcame routine. Everything else faded. A signpost from heaven. Stop, look, listen. As Moses drew near, his eyes fixed on the impossible fire, a voice called. Not wind, not thought, a voice clear, powerful, personal.
Moses, Moses!
In a wilderness of exile, someone knew his name. This was no longer a strange sight. This was holy. Who could speak from a fire? Who knew him here? The God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob.
Here I am.
Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground.
Warning and invitation, boundary and welcome, reverence required. He was afraid to look at God. A barefoot, hidden man, waiting for God to speak again. The voice continued, power and compassion intertwined.
I have seen the misery of my people. I have heard their cries.
He had tried to forget. God had not. God watched. God listened. Every cry, every tear, every prayer.
So I've come down to rescue them.
A mission of liberation to a good and spacious land flowing with milk and honey, freedom, abundance, hope.
So now go.
Go? Me? Back to Egypt to stand before Pharaoh? Impossible. A shepherd, a fugitive, no power, no army.
What shall I tell them is your name?
I am who I am. Tell them I am has sent me to you.
Revelation did not erase fear.
Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring Israel out?
He saw only weakness, impossibility, failure. God's answer shifted the focus.
I will be with you.
Not his strength, eloquence, or courage. The mission rested on presence. The Creator promised every step.
What if they don't believe me? What if they say, the Lord did not appear to you?
Rejection haunted him. We ask, who am I? We list weaknesses, failures, fears. God answers the same. I will be with you. Adequacy is not in us, but in his presence.
What is that in your hand?
A staff.
Ordinary, familiar, his.
Throw it on the ground.
The moment it touched earth, terror. The tool became a threat. He leapt back. Support and control. Now danger and fear. A lesson immediate and sharp.
Reach out and take it by the tail.
Trust over fear. Word over instinct. In his hand again, a staff. Surrendered things become vessels of power. God knew Moses' deep insecurity.
Put your hand inside your cloak.
He looked and gasped, leprous, as white as snow. Uncleanness, decay, death clinging to life.
Now put it back into your cloak.
Was this punishment? Permanent?
Take it out again.
Restored in an instant, a promise of renewal for a broken people. Not only power like the serpent, healing and redemption too. 2 signs, proof to transform and to restore. Even after miracles, fear remained.
Pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent. I am slow of speech and tongue.
He feared ridicule and rejection.
Who gave human beings their mouths? Who gives sight or makes blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go. I will help you speak and teach you what to say.
Pardon your servant, Lord. Please send someone else.
The Lord's anger burned, not rejection, but a father's grief at unbelief.
What about your brother, Aaron the Levite? He can speak well. He is already on his way to meet you, and he will be glad to see you.
A concession in anger, grace in action, a partner given. Moses would receive, Aaron would speak. God meets weakness and provides what we need. The conversation ended, but a fire in his heart began. He came a shepherd. He left a prophet. He had seen power, heard promise, received the name. He held signs to prove his calling, and a partner to help. No more excuses, only obedience. Go in peace. He gathered his wife and sons and took the staff of God in his hand, a symbol that would part seas and bring water from stone. The feared journey began. For all who feel unqualified, afraid, forgotten, God sees you. He knows your name. He equips the called. Your failures don't disqualify you. Your weakness doesn't intimidate him. He asks for a willing heart and a first step of faith. When God calls, it may feel overwhelming, yet he says, I will be with you. That is the only qualification you need. God did not abandon Moses, and he will not abandon you. We hope this story has encouraged you. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Let the world know God still speaks from burning bushes. He still takes ordinary staffs and makes them instruments of his power. He still calls hesitant people to change the world. The journey begins not with strength, but with, here I am, and the first step of obedience. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. May the God who met Moses in the fire meet you in your everyday life.